second wasted. However, noted, Meteor, Jojo all there for the crunch in middle, and DRX comfortably handling it. The response comes in kind, but already it's a 3-for-2 trade. Numbers favor DRX.
Marco, Zest and Buzz to come through. Black was actually going to try and backfill this space. We'll find the one, but Zest will trade it out. Very early now, the last stand-in for Northeptition. Noted on the turret, but it's going to be difficult really here to contest the plant. So DRX should get themselves comfortable site control at 2v1 post plant.
You're right. Plant going to come in.
Spike planted.
Tucked in towards the back of Boathouse, and contact now found. This is looking less and less likely by the second. You're going to be having to look for something quite spectacular, not going to get it. And DRX,
Say the least with the classic.
he's on such an island. You can already see the crunch of utility. Oh, that doesn't look great, Mike. Something, oh, we're good, we're fine. Oh.
Did fall in the mix there, but they get themselves access towards site. Nobody else really to slow things down here, so man advantage for DRX at the post plant.
Yeah, but bear in mind, he was on an island, so the rotations are still pretty far away. There was no one kind of trying to cheat over early, no one trying to lean through middle potentially, so even coming back into this, it is going to be a long way back. So you can already see the kind of pop flash setup they have, possibly off the back of contact, which will be here with Zest, and he actually needs no support at all. Absolutely decimating 3. Can't do deep runs, and a lot of people are waiting on that. However, we'll come back to that topic, so we do have the purchase coming out for Northeptition, and DRX, of course, still on the Spectres and the Bull too, so let's see how much they can get done. That's not ideal. It's a 1-for-1 trade out, but that is potentially a rifle not too far away from hand as well. So you can already see those players on B starting to sweat, but they do at least dig their heels in. Right time to fall away from this. Buzz trying to aggress further, but actually they've got this one on wraps. That's good. Watching that big rotation too. Now with contact made, and you're in the commitment of the back.
Beautiful.
That is stunning work between the two, and now Zest has to sit and wait for support. I thought it was going to be a one and done, let alone be able to keep your life for this, but Meteor trying to get involved as well. Already they're holding this perfectly. Reception, this is really good so far. Finally handled, but look at the time bought and presence made. Numbers super favorable right now to the defending side, and Meteor can just tuck himself in. Spike now seeing the shutdowns there.
So here, Black Wiz has got himself tucked into wide. There's only one person with a spike going to make their way through A main.
Yeah, so that, I feel as though the information's going to be relayed, and okay, a pretty solid hold so far. Yeah, Meteor's gone down, but that was the key component of that. If maybe that spike could have made it closer.
Actually, with Jojo going exploring towards mid link, it's not looking good for DRX on this hit.
But the proof's in the pudding, right? You can know it all, but you still have to try and handle the players in a 2-for-2 trade. Make it 3-for-2. RB! Big impact here for the side, but Zest and RB are the ones who have to do more. But bear in mind where Jojo's position still is. That spike is yet to cross. Meteor delivers one towards Zest, and the spike is left.
Last player standing.
And what can Jojo do here? The fight comes in, holds his nerve. Right, trying to tee them up for some success, but there's so many players already around this. 3 to be precise, gets a chance on one, gonna find one. Upgrades to the rifle, draws the attention, but they have the sight. This should get them at bare minimum the plant at this point.
Divide for Northeptition. Meteor over the top.
Denied! Spike denied! Meteor just took a lot of the chance out of this round. I was hoping they'd get the time, might maybe dig their heels in a little. Divide goes up and Meteor wants in. Bear in mind what this buy is. Keep in mind RB still has that rifle. Buzz, the shotgun! And he brings out the, well, the smaller version, but does just as much damage. Apparently, RB and Buzz now sweating bullets. Buzz tucked on the side, gonna just try and commit! Buzz! Filthy play towards Jojo. Takes that. What? How is Buzz alive? How is he alive and getting away with this? And now just one stands, and it's all gone to pieces. What is this round? Fully aware, though. Rotation's en route, but it is gonna be the one player on the side who's trying to buy time. Desperately trying to hold back the horde on the way. RB gonna try and lead that charge. And well, RB has decimated the player at the back of the site, and now it's all theirs.
Strange investment of the lockdown, honestly, with nothing to really stop any of the other members of DRX coming through and pressuring the site. Actually, right back in time, it will be Buzz investing the lockdown here. No real counter from Northeptition to come through, but 1-for-1 trade quickly. Right, should be able to reinforce here. Actually, Meteor will get caught on it. Don't expect anyone from DRX to go hunting for that. I mean, whether Northeptition just now commit to looking for these exits, do some damage, or even save altogether.
Yeah. Save time. Good to see DRX kind of hitting a little bit of recovery mode, it feels. The last couple of rounds kind of, I guess, steering course back to what works for them. Still feels pretty precarious, though. I'm not seeing this as clear-cut as I would like, personally, if I'm looking at a team on paper who can do deep runs international.
From Stacks, just to plant the seed of doubt. DRX will head back towards this B split. Once they deal with the alarm bot, actually, yeah, that's going to be the green light for this B site execution once again. Not sure, actually, if both members on site were caught. You can only see the one trail, and actually Jojo going to stop RB before he even finds his way into site.
And just the spray and pray, and Prez at least answered for one. But Marco, Stacks, and Buzz still trying to do damage, and they're achieving it. It's a 3v2 now. One player still on the back of the site. They know he's there. Anything would be dreamy, but he only gets one. Now Blackwiz in a 1v2. Swings it, can't find it, and DRX start to correct. The pressure's about to come down towards, can't we? And Jojo's been caught in that, going to try and bite some time. You can already see RB is just hungry for it, chasing him down. Blackwiz with a good connection towards Buzz, but he could do with another, not going to get another. DRX again, so effectively approaching these sites. Good trades, good spacing, and not really allowing too many problems to emerge.
Yeah, Buzz likely to be the only one to fall here. Oh, DRX are really even going to concede any damage. It's not going to make an awful lot of difference in terms of the economy. See what Zemfree can... Well, actually, the Guardian in the hands of Deriali as well. An opportunity for damage still. Especially if you can find Marco and Stacks.
Yeah. HP sending not perfect. Trying to pressure as much as they can, but still need to find these players.
Still
yeah, they can do some damage. There's one. Zest sitting just fine. It's not particularly a problem. That's a shot. RB gone. And Marco could be in similar scenes. These are some shots and a half. Ooh, aggression's the name of the game. First time we're really seeing this committed in the bye rounds. And, well, RB's all too wise for it. Gonna find two, send them away. Stacks now on the case. Gotta be aware that there's probably further pressure here. But Blackwiz is the one to find RB. Stacks answers back in kind, and it's gorgeous work. And now it's all Meteor in a 1v3. You've got to find some value. He's in the right place. And he's going to surely find one. He's got to know there's more as well. Marco and Buzz. One's going to get at least towards the side, but he's aware that Buzz is probably just behind. Does he check deep on the corner? No, he doesn't. Death imminent and a nice attempt. Not overcooking the pot, keeping it quite simple. And simple is sometimes more than enough. RB gets through, but there is still a player on site. Cleared. Okay, this is now looking pretty much clear cut.
Going to find anything back in here. Obviously Zemfree popping the ultimate. Jojo as well. Going to tell them what they already know. Going to make things any easier for them on the way back through. But Zemfree will find a headshot on Marco. Got that late mid though, so almost going to have the assumption here that everybody's on site. DRX tucked into some tricky position to Buzz. Stop it at the first hurdle now. Stacks to seal the deal and...
Matter. And well, that's one of them. So you can slip a player out here or there, but it's certainly not pretty, and it's not the way you want to start things.
Coming through, though.
Oh, they're here so fast, and that wrap is going to be nasty. Now, yes, they have a player watching it, though, so for them, it's all about timing. Do they get the info fast? And Buzz has already found a little bit of info himself.
Spike planted.
Trade off the fade util, but again, actually, Meteor going to get caught off guard. A fantastic paranoia from the backlines. The flash, even better now. DRX finding 3 kills. And the 4th. Last one standing, Jojo at backside, 42 HP. Not an awful lot left to do in this scenario.
No, and even if he gets 1, 2, the simple number game is so stacked against him. And no, can't even achieve it. And the wrap, the timing on it, Mike.
Utility on B. And that, I think, is key. Already RB's making his way back.
I like the idea. They tried to pull a rotation, but didn't really get rid of much of the back line either. And again, the utility really nicely committed from DRX. Comfortable here. I think Zest just wants to finish this one out. Meteor not really going anywhere anytime soon.
Marshall in hand, although he's even given a consolation in this regard. Zest will get very good ultimate progress early on. The back of this round, the flash through going to be perfect. And if Zest wants to take first contact, he actually stands strong, finds Meteor on the first.
Second.
Just trying to bait Buzz in.
Good
the
flash.
Flash is perfect from Zemfree.
Really good flash. And now a 4v3, but look at Marco, look at Stacks, and look at RB. Any positions that could pay off, not really. Stacks swiftly handled through by Market. RB's position, no subtlety to it either. So again, uphill struggle to make it work. Maybe the combo of Marco coming in through Market could alleviate some of that stress, and it does. So again, costing them plenty, and the potential is there. The likelihood, no, maybe not so much, but 13 bullets in the mag. Spots the turret. 2 players super close by though. That's not going to work out for Marco. Actually gets to keep his life. But again, time now starting to dwindle. And I think he's aware.
Damage is done though. 3 rifles will be lost on the side of Northeption. And initially it looked like it was going to be pretty clean. And Marco's the one to make it really, really interesting in Market, finding 2 kills.
Him to clear the utility investors. They had...
What is that clearance?
Meteor!
He read
Out of
the
this world,
setup
man.
perfectly.
That's actually pretty filthy. I mean, yes, with the money coming in, you could have made an assumption, but to do it with such clear intent.
I mean, Zester's backed away from that initial first contact after dealing with the Prowler, like you said. Meteor's clearance is so deep into B main there.
Yep.
That is outrageous.
Okay. Well, that's going to just, you know, split them in half. Right up the guts now. 3 players going to be working their way through Market potentially if they want to. Again, no one towards CT. We know that this is now a very much divided defending side. DRX down to 2 on either side, and it's going to be Meteor leading the way pretty happily as well. Got the boys by his side. Zest going to be tucked in. First contact. Found. Not as clean as he'd like in the trades there. Meteor quick to it. Stacks though. Good timing on the swing, but again, back and forth trades after that first pick. Still favorable to Northeption. Backwards, that late position towards Market pays off. And now Marco, mile away.
Snowball rounds on DRX's purchase, so...
Well, this is pacey. And they're going to get the, well, should be a 5v2 for now. Meteor still going to be the first man forward. Tip of the spear. Cracks open the site. And the rest, well, Sheriffs. That's about all she wrote. Now, RB has found at least some place to plant his. The rest should be able to kind of really dig their heels in this post-plant.
Zest and RB just going to look for an exit. He sees Zest just exploring back towards short, but it'll be really difficult for Sheriff to make their way back in. Meteor not even going to give him the opportunity. RB down to 45 HP. Almost doesn't want to feed across another ult orb here, honestly, but makes sense for him to sit back and maybe fall to the spike or find a very nice shot actually onto Derry Alley. Nothing else to find. A tag onto Black Wiz, but you'll be able to recover a rifle in this scenario. Really well handled round. Meteor great for that entry once again.
Yeah.
That's a really scary round because, like I said, this should be now. Well, other than that, Meteor finally stopped here. RB winning out in an opening engagement, but in this half, he has not come out on top of those. Early advantage here for DRX. Will maintain this 3-man hold.
RB still
30
here.
seconds left.
That's the worry, yep.
Actually, big info on the back of the knife there from Stacks, actually, and a kill on the back of it for the Sheriff. RB over the top. DRX might just hold on to this one. Jojo, last man standing here, finds himself in a 1v4.
It's being watched. Gonna at least catch Zest, but again, keep in mind where the spike is, barely able to get back to that position. Still flashed up as well, just buying precious seconds. Really nice work. And there's not much subtlety so far, the Northeption side. And there's that lockdown being committed, as you noted.
2 perfect retake ultimates here. And actually, Zest and Bust get out nice and early. No damage exchanged. Initially, actually, Jojo taking up a ton of damage, down to 42 HP. Zen free as well.
Yeah.
See how DRX stack. Look at the stack towards CT here.
Hell.
They're ready to death ball on their way back in.
Yep.
A key to note, actually, 2 positions, Market and B main, held onto this time by Northeption.
Okay, smoke's gone in, knife just went out, and away we go. This is going to be risky work. Spacing needs to be really good for DRX here, and so far it's not bad. The trades are coming in, but now it's just down to Jojo, who was already battered and broken at the start of this round. Where is Marco? He's lost all sense of semblance as to where he's gone. And now he's got timing on his side. He's still got that clock ticking in his favor. He wants an early fight! And Marco does him through the smoke. Diffuse going to come in, and DRX, woo, skin of their teeth in this round.
Well, actually, light contact comes through a mid. They send something through B main. So they know there's no second leg to this. They can almost read that there's going to be an A hit. RB finding the one you don't want to see fall ahead of an execution. Black Wiz.
No.
And RB now to find some open sight lines.
They've got to find the pressure and it's not working. Marco's quick to it this time. He's too aware. You know what Northeption like to do. They like to get that springboard hit off the back of Meteor this time. Brought back down to earth, and it's 5 standing for DRX, and it's map one. First contact towards long and the pressure there, but now they swing through and Zest with a sharp shot. Takes down Jojo and the site's theirs. And they've got to know they're still players. Tucked in over by Octagon as well. Buzz set up for it too. Waiting on the other side of that smoke will be not just one but two players. Support en route as well, and I do wonder if Stax does here consider, note any of this. As already this is looking very, very good for DRX. It's looking very clean as well. Blackwiz desperate for it, and he's not going to find it. Meteor now the last one standing in a 1v5. And man, the odds are not looking pretty. Stax slowly creeping in. He wants this, and there it is. It's all his.
He gets himself into a position. Will find the first and the second. Actually, Blackwiz will fall. The fault line is coming in half a second behind the pace here. The utility investment, look how much
Beautiful.
is just to smother the site here, allow safe passage.
And it's lovely, isn't it? If you think about it, even just in the most simplistic terms. Okay, Stax, fair enough. Fair enough, dude. That's unfortunate, Jojo. It feels bad, but again, just the 5 utility coming in, clearing corners, making it so much more comfortable on those specters and odds and ends they still have, which is substantially better than the other side. But it clears these ratty little corners that could have had potentially something like that waiting. However, we look at what remains. It's not a great deal, and it's even less now. Meteor just with that recovered Spectre and 4 to try and clear on the way out. Feels like more of a formality than any sort of real odds here. As you can already see, they've pretty much got him locked in.
Double stack here.
Oh, Zest, oddies.
An upgrade there as well.
Yes, and it's available. You could get your hands on it. It's not a million miles away. Can't be policed too easily either. Yes, can be watched from CT, but RB's going to be probably putting that together as well. Oh, he's away. Look at this man's moves. He's quick to it. But he's handled, dealt with. Maybe even caught a glimpse of another player towards Hookah, but no surprises there. And Buzz gives him the drive-by. Jojo this time desperate for it, but they actually line up. The timing's good for Blackwiz to swing through. Finds the pinch perfectly. This ain't pretty, but it's getting the job done. And finally...
Come through the flash, actually perfect here,
really
and look
nice.
At that. Rewarded for it. Clean opener for DRX.
And it's so methodical, Mike. It's step by step. Noted him. We do know that there's the rotation, right? Meteor's made his way over. That was off the back of the 2 players going exploring, but now they're going to thread the needle. And this timing could be everything. Maybe they could at least catch something. No, Zest, all too aware. Going to punish on the way through, and Stax again notes another. Couldn't quite deal with it that time, but the plant's coming in. DRX hyper mobile the way they're approaching this, and Meteor just left towards CT.
Yeah, I mean, Buzz just finds that second kill at the most awkward timing for NORTHEPTION.
Yep.
You're almost trying to achieve too many things at once here.
Teleport's ready.
What's important is it's another round we haven't seen them try and put Meteor in a power position.
Chance is really taken there by DRX. They're still going to go through the protocols perfectly. Take side control, get everything they need, and now it's going to be a 5v5 post plant and a retake with very limited amounts. 2 rifles, the Bulldog and the full-on rifle there. And you can see Meteor going to try and get himself into maybe a position to do some damage, but again, slippery DRX, not going to give you an easy fight, and Buzz going to find comfort in all that mayhem. As again, we are down to 2. It's not looking likely.
If they keep it flawless here, it's just going to be such an overwhelming advantage here. Buzz actually will fall now. Zemfrey finds it. Sax. Find that one. Actually just trying to get the half stick through.
Stack the player towards long, and away goes RB. Tries to find one and sends it. Couldn't quite get Meteor. Does a little bit of chip damage. Spots him on the way out. Knows Jojo was nearby, but Jojo still does what he needs. Finds RB, and the trade comes in. And DRX take the site. Jojo's gone. Meteor's still alive, but it is just so quick, and it's so concise.
So Zemfrey going to pop his tour de force in response as well. Try and make something from this retake. Meteor tagged up 61 HP already. Still lots of utility to work for DRX as well, and this molly going to slow things down.
They have to commit. Oh,
Zest is caught sleeping.
Yeah, absolutely perfect timing, and Marco could be doing this perfectly. Oh, yeah, he is. It's Marco, of course. Plays the smoke to a T. Another final player makes it through from CT, and Marco...
Seemingly completely unaware right now, because Derry-Ali's getting very close.
Derry do really well here, yeah. Stunner of a shot. Plus the damage backs away, but it's instantly evened out on the other side of the map. Now, there was a second string to it. Zest. Fair enough, 40 HP. And well, it's all on Meteor. They've got to know he was around here earlier. Could have rotated, didn't. It's a classic, and it's done very nicely.
Upgrade as well, but the plant comes through. Actually, investment on the side of NORTHEPTION to try and prevent any early control in this post-plant scenario. But the Viper Spit goes up. It's a straight 3v3, and it'll give the advantage here to DRX when you look at the minimap.
Oh yeah, it's going to mitigate what Blackwiz was trying to do potentially. He's still going to have to work his way forward. Again, time is so favourable now. Stax needs to be a little careful here. Still going to hold his own. Takes away Blackwiz from the equation.
This could get interesting, though.
Really? Didn't spot him.
Hello?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Maybe there was some method to the madness that I didn't realise, but it does come down to one. But it's Stax, and he's fine.
Early progress outside showers here. A very deep hold all day. Does catch Zest off guard. Stax is entertained, but actually, Marco with the swing through. Trade one back through, but look how far RB's got.
There's still such good progress being made, even in that scrappy fight that did happen out the back of the shower. Now, look at the numbers game, though. There is still a chance in this, but they've got to kind of recorrect that they're just out of this game. They still need to be fighting the good fight for this and got to keep themselves poised.
Yeah, comes up off the plant, yep.
Great timing. And again, further problems could be presented. As, well, let's see if they can find anything here.
Still so far away from this as well. They're so anxious of these close angles.
And
Marco
Marco,
finds the first and the second.
yeah, looking solid as a rock. Blackwiz, though, the last one alive. No 1v2. A tap on the spike, but no one really overstepping. Comfy work. DRX.
The start from the
Very
basic.
start. Right, let's run it back. Let's see what we can do. As we do with the frenzies coming out, and I want to see Meteor activated in this half. I need to see him being integral in this approach, and that's not a bad beginning.
Lots of utility. I mean, you can see complete contrast here with the fault line coming through, everything to try and put Meteor in the driving seat, find this opening engagement. Actually, the deep investment of smokes. NORTHEPTION, the perfect reader. They have full site control here with Buzz falling.
There's no strings to this either, Mike. It's all CT, essentially. One towards heaven, three going to swing on through. They clear the close. No one's going to be tucked away at this point. You've got Jojo maybe first contact if they try and get through towards it. But as RB swing a little deeper, finds one, spots another. They've got to know there's problems now. They're going to force them to try and take the fight, because that defuse finally gets stops. DRX, though, pulling them out of these deeper positions. And this is done, Mike. It's done. Put a bow on it, wrap it up, fork in it, whatever you fancy.
Yeah, actually, the wall kind of prevents some of these breach flashes to come through as well.
Okay, RB gets a little bit of chip
So
damage
much time
on him.
bought.
But you're right, yeah, 30 seconds. Marco just going to play in the corner, tuck himself away. Smoke going to come in, free fire on it. Here's the steps, takes the kills. That's already two gone. Now Stax on the swing. The timing is gorgeous. And as is that scoreline for DRX fans, 13-1.